Shalom, Kohaloyam Wahawad, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Our honors are going out to the venerable apostles of the great millstone, along with the elder bishops who rule and teach the congregation of the living well. Salutations, peace, and blessing to you, Akim, out there laboring in sound doctrine, standing on the four winds of the planet Earth, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel, on down to all those among Israel who hath believed our report, the men, women, and children, believers. They too are going to be delivered out of this coming destruction. And that's what's coming to America, okay? Utter and complete destruction, all right, via the thermonuclear missiles, all right, the ICBMs. But, we're continuing to see, how these elites, all right, the Dukes of Edom, all right, beginning with the banking families, all right, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all right, we're continuing to see, all right, their destruction of the earth, man, all right, with all these, leaks and all these spills, all these trains derailing, et cetera, et cetera. And the scriptures has a judgment for that, because Esau, all right, again, beginning with his elites, all right, these everyday so-called white people, a lot of them are more fucked up than you Israelites, man. All right, a lot of them are just as messed up as you so-called tribes, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, along with you Israelite foreigners and speckled birds. Okay, so when we talk about Esau, we focused on the true power brokers in the earth, the chief captains, all right, the rich men, all right. They're gonna go into hardcore slavery first. They're gonna be the first fruits of slavery, just like the elect men. Okay, the 144,000 is going to be the first fruits of salvation. These elites, upon Yahushua's return, okay, are going into slavery. Okay, going to be men of continual employment, pursuant to Ezekiel's the 39th chapter. All right, hey, because they one of the things they've been doing, since they regained power, back during the Renaissance, all right, which that word Renaissance means rebirth. Okay, when they came back into power, all right, for this little season, all right, all they've done since they came into power or came back into power is destroy. The scripture says the thief cometh not but for to kill, steal, and destroy. All right, roughly paraphrasing John the 10th chapter. Okay, and since that's all he's done, okay, since he's had, again, controlled his earth, he's going to be destroyed, man. All right? Let's get into the scriptures. You see the headline. I'll read a little bit of it. But hey, there's an agenda behind all these things happening, man. And at the end of the day, the Lord, okay, because he controls the hearts or minds of the kings of the earth, it's the doing of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. All right, Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18. He just works through, all right, the spiritual demon Satan on his left-hand side, okay, who works through a race of people in the earth, right, the Edomites. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry, and that wrath has come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give us reward unto thy servants, the prophets. See, the prophets are back in the earth, all right, via reincarnation or regeneration, all right, to receive their reward. Lord willing, we're a part of that lot. What's that reward? Being redeemed out of the nuclear fire that's coming, okay, being beamed up, inheriting those everlasting, immortal bodies, putting off this mortal for immortality, okay, rulership, man. Okay, it says, and to the saints and them that fear thy name, small and great, right? Because again, you have men, women, and children out here who are believing in the testimony of the prophets, man. They're hearkening to the voice of the prophets, which represents the Lord's mouth. All right, how he speaks to you, all right, is through his men. All right, it says, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth, right? So that's the point. These, again, beginning with the elites of Esau, they're going to be destroyed, man. How are they going to be destroyed? By burning underground forever in Hades? Nah, they're going to be in hell, being in hardcore slavery, man. That's hell. Okay. So let's go back. to this article. Which this went down on March 17. It's now March the 21st, very early in the morning. So this was 4 days ago. It's off CBSnews.com. Again, today's date is March 21st, 2023, the hopeful year that all these prophecies come to pass. And the prophecies are speaking loud and clear. All right, the scripture talks about the division being for an appointed time, and we're in that time. All right, it says 400,000 gallons of radioactive water leak from Minnesota, a nuclear plant. And again, this is an inside job, whatever you want to call it. All right, none of these things are coincidental. There's no such thing as coincidence. Again, the elites are done with America. All right, America is not that shining city on a hill no more. All right, she's not the that golden city no more. She's tarnished. All right, they're shameful, spewing on our glory. All right, and this is the time of her destruction. All right. It says Minnesota regulators said Thursday they're monitoring the cleanup of a leak of 400,000 gallons of radioactive water from Xcel Energy's Monticello nuclear power plant, and the company said there's no danger to the public. Right. Well, you think they being honest with the people? Of course, there's a danger. How the hell does 400? See, this is the hypocrisy and the wickedness. All right, of Esau. 400,000 gallons of radioactive water is not a danger to the public. Jeez. Says the leak was first detected in November of last year. This man is the biggest liar. See, this man is your enemy, man. If you're an Israelite, he's your numero uno enemy. Okay, and the scriptures talks about never trusting your enemy. So you can't trust anything this man says. How can that not be a danger? How can that not be a danger to the people? How can that not be a danger to the animals, to the water creatures, the fish and all the creatures that are in them rivers and streams and lakes and ponds. Come on, man. This guy's a damn devil. All right, it says and he's totally defiled this earth. Let me get another scripture. He's totally defiled this place, man. The air is polluted. He's spraying barium and aluminum out of airplanes, man. Okay, he's spraying barium and aluminum out of airplanes. Now, if you go to the periodic table and you look at the symbol for barium and the symbol for aluminum, all right, barium is Ba, all right, and aluminum is Al. Well, put Ba and Al together. What you got? Baal. Okay. Because this man worships Satan. He's the seed of Satan, man. Okay, he's the wicked. All right, pursuant to Job 9:24. All right, who received the earth? The earth was. It says the earth was given into his hand. Okay. Anyway, let's get to a scripture. He sprays chemicals out of airplanes. This dude shoots rockets at the moon for fuck's sake, man. He poisons the food. He poisons the people. He obviously he poisoned the water. GMOs, dope. He's got everybody on dope. I mean, he's cut down the. If it was up to him, he'd cut down all the trees on the planet Earth. Okay. Anyway, let's get to this in Isaiah 24. All right. Yeah, I'll start in verse 4. It says, Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 4, it says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Right, this earth is fading away now. This earth isn't going to be destroyed. All right, when the scriptures talks about a new heaven and a new earth being established, it's talking about new rulership, okay, and a refreshed earth. All right, the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to freshen this earth up, and she's going to be restored to her former glory, man. Okay, so the earth mourneth and fadeth away. Oh, and by the way, the scriptures also talk, and I know I'm kind of all over the place. So, this is an impromptu lesson. I'm just going in on the continued destruction of Babylon the Great. But the scriptures talks about when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. Okay? So not only are the people mourning, the earth is mourning. Okay, it says the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish, right? Right? Haughty, all right? In other words, proud. These proud ass people out here. All right, beginning with Esau, and 2/3 of our people have become proud and pompous and puffed up. Okay, and then these people are languishing out here. All right, languishing. All right along with the world. What does languish mean? Let's get a quick definition for language. I think I got it pulled up. Might not. All right, I don't. Salakia. So let's look it up. What does language mean? Okay. Let's get a quick definition. Language. All right. It's all right. Language. All right, of a person or other living thing, lose or lack vitality, grow weak or feeble, and that's what's happening again because of all the poisons, all the toxins, okay, all the GMOs, all the dope that Esau prescribes. What's happening to the population of the earth? They're growing weak, man, and feeble. Now, hey, all glory and praise to Yahweh Shemi outside. The house of David is waxing strong in these last days. Okay, because none of these things, none of these weapons that are formed against Jake are going to prosper. But outside of the elect, the people are weak, feeble, lacking. It says lacking vitality, right? It's a sign of the time, man, or a sign of the times. Let's go back. Let's go back to Isaiah 24. All right. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 4, from the top again, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. Salakia. Forgive me, Ozzy. All right. It says, the haughty people of the earth do languish, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. Right? That's what Esau has done. He transgresses all the laws. All right, he changes ordinances. The scripture says, he said about him in Daniel's the 7th chapter that he would think to change times and laws. All right, it says he's broken the everlasting covenant. Right? So that's why the earth is mourning. That's why the people are mourning and languishing. And again, he's going to be destroyed, man. Period. Let's see. I only had a couple precepts. Let's get back to the article. It says, Excel Energy took swift action to contain the leak to the plant site, which poses no health and safety risk to the local community or the environment, the Minneapolis-based utility said in a statement. Well, that's a goddamn lie, man. All right, this man is estranged from the womb, man. As soon as he be born, pursuant to Psalm the 58th chapter, he's speaking lies, man. It's ridiculous. Again, that's common sense tells you that this is a big health threat. Okay, when when radioactive water spills into leaks into the earth, man. Come on, man. It's crazy. It says it's like it. While Excel reported the leak of water containing tritium to state and federal authorities in late November, the spill had not been made public before Thursday. So they've been keeping this under wraps for months, man. Man, and that's why, hey, look, the Lord said, I'm going to end it here. You can go and read this. This is just meant to be a quick lesson. All right, that's why the Lord literally is going to have to cut the day short, man. Otherwise, no flesh would be saved. Let's end it with that. This is ridiculous, man. And these things are going to keep on happening. Okay? We headed into the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, and this is all part of it, man. This is these are the plagues, all right, that the Lord said he was going to pour out on Egypt. All right, and spiritual Egypt is what Ezra was talking about, which is America. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. Right? These days got to be shortened or nobody be left alive. Esau, if it was up to Esau, he'd kill everyone. He already wants to, pursuant to his Georgia Guidestones, he only wants 500 million, souls left. Okay, that's a whole lot of killing, man. That's got to be done. All right, but the Lord is going to shorten the days for the elect's sake. It says, yeah, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. That's right, man. So, yeah. A quick video, man. These people that are destroying the earth, they're going to be destroyed. All right, the Lord's going to shorten up the days for the elect's sake, and the elect are going to be delivered, man, beginning with his men. All right, his servants, the prophets. First and foremost, Lord willing, you was edified. And with that, I want to say shalom.